everyone. We're going to have a lively panel discussion here momentarily. I just want to say a couple of words that tail on to what Mayor Davis kicked off with absolutely masterful State of the City address just moments ago. And that is the importance of planning for 2050, not 1950. The City of Santa Monica's state of the city is strong. But it's strong because of visionary leaders like Nat Travis and so many others here in this audience today who served our community in not only government but in so many of the civic and nonprofit organizations. And it is based, as Laurel said at the outset, on a strong and vibrant economy as the foundation of our unique quality of life. And that economic foundation rests on three pillars that over the last 30 years have paid off enormously for our community. The first pillar is that all of those machine shops that grew up in the shadow of World War II next to McDonnell Douglas, over the last 30 years, those have recycled into Class A offices that have internationally known firms that are pillars of our economy. We also, with the visionary leadership of creating the 3rd Street Promenade, really reinvented retail and dining urban experiences in Southern California, and we've benefited from very strong sales tax as a result. And as you heard from Misty, our strategy from turning Santa Monica, which was a town of Route 66 motels and people who came originally on the trolley and then on the 10 freeway to spend the day at the beach, now we're an international destination. But all three of those pillars of our strong economy are reaching points of diminishing returns. And frankly, anyone who has a business plan that's 30 years old is really a target for disruption. We recognize in city government that we have got to partner, as we did 30 years ago with this community, to think about the future. And that doesn't mean replicating a new strategy like the one we had 30 years ago. It really means being much more nimble and agile, as Mayor Davis said, creating a government that's a 21st century government. It's much more agile, much more nimble, much more entrepreneurial, and much more ready to partnering with the chamber as we're doing this evening. And as we do throughout the year, and it's a candid, challenging partnership because we don't always agree, but we find that working together beats butting heads. And we partner with travel and tourism, we partner with our incredibly strong downtown Santa Monica business improvement district, the largest business improvement district in all of Southern California, and the other bids throughout our city. And we are partnering as well with the Pier Corporation, which is becoming an even bigger player. They're the host, of course, of 9 million visitors a year. And we also partner with two incredibly important public agencies that serve our community, our Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District. And I saw Ben Drotti in the audience, but I don't think he's been introduced. Ben, are you still here? All right. And of course, we've got a great delegation, including President Jeffrey and the Assistant to the President, Elaine Polachek, from Santa Monica College. So if you would mind standing up. In the 21st century, partnership is absolutely crucial, and not just with major organizations, but as Gleam said at the end of her talk, it is partnering with all of you, because the talent in this audience is indicative of the remarkable foundation of our future prosperity, which is the people of this community and the educational background and expertise of this community. All of us is smarter than any of us. Government doesn't have all the answers. You could give us all the money in your wallets, all the money in your businesses, and we in government all by ourselves could not solve homelessness. But you can put people to work in your businesses. You can volunteer in our community organizations. You can donate to the services that actually make a difference in people's lives. Together, we can make an impact on homelessness, and we're committed in this community to do just that. So before I turn to our screen to hear more about the remarkable three panelists who are going to join me for a discussion about our local economy and about the interaction between Santa Monica and the global economy, let me just say this. The land area on our planet is 57 million square miles. We are 8.3 of those 57 million square miles. It's both our boast and our pride that we think in our 8.3 square miles we can tackle global climate change, that we can tackle creating a new model of mobility, that we can be the benchmark for excellence in law enforcement, that we can be the only 5-star library in the state of California 9 years running. We believe we're special. We believe in thinking globally and acting locally. We believe in being a model for the rest of the world, but we also know that our 8.3 square miles has a responsibility. There is no Santa Monica economy, and no one will ever build a wall around Santa Monica.